I can't tell if it's live or not. Here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna try to keep this short, but I've been working on uh, ideas and stuff that I've been apparently with my knowledge of the Constitution, how it came about, the what the founders have said about the Constitution and stuff, and my knowledge of it. I've been laying out ideas and expecting to, over time, be able to organize things a little bit better. And these will be steps on how to restore liberty. And it'll start on the very, very basic level. The idea is to start as locally as possible and work, excuse me, and uh, work our way up. So it'll start like with constitutional sheriffs for the city, and eventually the county, and it'll be senators and congressmen within the state, and it'll be, excuse me, electing different representatives and stuff at the local level and working our way up. And what this will do is, as long as we elect constitutional people who not only say that they back up the Constitution, but will back up the Constitution on the fact of things that they have done in the past, and these will be evidence of their doings, and we need to elect those kind of people and put those people in place. With the layout that I'm trying to do, uh, one of them, which I'm not going to currently reveal just yet, but one of them is working really local on the basic principles on which the Constitution was founded. And what this will do is reinforce and re educate the people on the local level. And this will hopefully, within time, be able to have people in place whenever it comes to the electro excuse me elect election process. Um, it will it will help to secure these elected officials um, their what am I trying to say here? I don't know why my throat's bothering me so bad. Um, what 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 it'll basically do is allow the voters to be able to vote for the right people, but this will educate people before they are ready to vote on how to vote and the areas that needs to be looked at. This will also secure other things that are in the Bill of Rights, which is free speech, freedom of religion, and the right to bear arms. And I'll be working on this, and over time, I'll be revealing them once I'm done with it. So I've been looking at it as a decade to decade and a half process in order for us to completely restore our republic. One of the things that I will reveal is abolishing the BLM, and I'm expecting over in time things will be compromised uh, over the BLM, so it probably won't be abolished, but it'll probably be heavily regulated so that it cannot grow and it cannot do what it's been doing. And hopefully, our land rights will be restored by then, to a point where it's not so tyrannical. So, with that being said, please subscribe to my channel. Also, check out facebook.com watchdog1787. And I'll be revealing more ideal plans and stuff like that, probably in the beginning of March. And this will be ways exactly how to go about this. And this is just the very basic level that I just started at, and I feel that it would work because it'll be tied hand in hand, and it'll actually come together just right. It's just figuring out the other stuff, like when to attack the BLM, and educating the public, uh, voting for constitutional sheriffs. This is all stuff that needs to be in place in the early parts, but exactly when all of this should be lined up and ready to go so that the next process can start is a very time sensitive thing, and it needs to be established exactly uh, how long this period needs to take place. So, for example, if the if the things aren't in place in time, it can decrease on the uh, uh, what's that called? Um, it'll decrease on the success rate. So if you don't have the constitutional sheriffs in place and stuff like that, it becomes harder to go ahead and feel secure and be able to move on to the next process, because when you go to the higher ups, such as your mayor and your governors and stuff like that, you're gonna be you're gonna want the constitutional local sheriff there already, so that you can proceed with the other unconstitutional issues and stuff like that, or the laws that are violating the freedoms in our country, including in the states. And in order to properly have things in place, you need a strong, as they say, strong local self government or a strong local government to help you uh, pursue that. So this is stuff that's really important. So I feel that that uh, that I need to take my time with this, but I'm also giving myself a limited time, considering there's only 10 days left of this month. But I feel that I can lay up something up to about 5 or 6 years in, and have a working idea of how to go about this. And this will be able to be spread. Um, I'm willing to share this idea and allow it to spread across the United States, and this will be a whole lot better than protesting, which was my original idea. This will be something that goes literally right underneath the rug. Nobody really knows is going on. Um, as far as on the federal level, um, and then of course they're gonna know about it anyways, but it'll be able to keep out of the news issues and stuff like that, and be able to work on educating or re-educating the public and securing the liberties that we already have. So, with that being said, this video is getting a little bit too long here. But with that being said, I'll be working on those ideas and hopefully get it down to a point where I can start sharing it. There's a lot of other things I need to look at, such as the timing for the sheriffs and the mayors and the governors and everything else like that on when their next election period will be coming up and stuff. And I need to also find out a lot of other details, such as historical information about the Constitution, the founders' sayings, and stuff like that. I need to all make sure I have that prepared before I introduce the first idea out, because I don't want to simply just say it and then not have anything to fully support it, because I hate to have what I feel is a good idea and wind up be totally pointless to start out with. Um, so like I said, the Facebook page is Watchdog1787. It's facebook.com Watchdog1787. I've just been posting things in the news in the past couple years, and now I'll be having other documents and videos dealing from the 40s and 50s, and some documentations over water and mineral rights from the 1800s. I would like to do some research into that kind of stuff before I fully post it, so that I can also add other things to it, such as maybe other video links and stuff, so you can see what the education was back in the 40s and the 50s on socialism and communism. And I know I came across one that was dealing with the history of Germany back when it was Persia. Um, so I believe that was released in 1945. So, but with that being said, this is Watchdog here, and I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully, sometime this week, next week, um, maybe at the beginning of March, I'll be able to start releasing some information on the ideas on how to restore liberty, and where exactly everything needs to start before we can build up to a better level. And I feel this first idea will probably work, but I need to do more research before I just dump it out, because I hate to see other people think, oh, that's a good idea, and try to do it, and it kind of backfire or not work. No point in wasting time doing things when it's not really necessary, or pointless, or it's not even gonna work. So I'm gonna hop off of here, and thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you hate it. See you guys soon.